A humidistat operates all humidifiers. The humidistat could be located anywhere, though usually is located near the furnace for convenience of installation. The humidistat should be located in normal living space, with next to the thermostat the best location. While operating, try not to pay attention to the recommended settings on the humidistat. Set the humidistat to 35% during winter and leave it there. If you notice moisture forming on the windows or behind the blinds, back the humidistat off to 30% and reevaluate. If there is still moisture, back the humidistat off to 25%. Central humidifiers are normally located on the return duct, so if the humidifier drain gets plugged and the humidifier leaks, the water does not drain back into the furnace. Water can cause major damage to the furnace. On the return side, water will only drain into the return duct. There is supposed to be a connecting air duct between the supply and humidifier to blow humidified air into the system. This duct should have some type of damper installed. The damper should be opened in the winter and closed in the summer. There is a screw to open and close the damper. Don't look at the wing nut, look at the screw head. If the screw head is in line with the duct, the damper is open, and if the screw head is turned sideways, the damper is closed. Some dampers have a handle installed. If the handle is in line, the damper is open, and if the handle is sideways, the damper is closed. A small amount of humidifiers have a damper installed where the pipe or tube is connected to the heat trunk. There should be a small metal plate that slides. The plate should be closed in the summer and opened in the winter. Humidifiers should be serviced yearly at a minimum. If allergies are a part of your family, the humidifier should be serviced more often. Well water or hard water could be a reason to have the humidifier serviced more often. The best time to service a humidifier is just after the winter season. Any corrosion that forms can be easily removed. Waiting too long can cause the inner cartridge to need replacement. There is a school of thought that cartridges should be replaced at every service interval. There are two more popular styles of humidifiers installed in homes today. The most popular style is a free-flowing style that has water flowing continuously through the system. Water enters the top and flows through a cartridge and drains at the bottom. The second most popular style has a drum that turns inside a tray of water. Moisture is blown off the drum into the system. Normally, humidifiers that are mounted directly to the main heating supply trunk have a fan that blows moisture into the air. If there is no fan, there will be a connecting duct. After cleaning the cartridge, make sure the cover locks onto the inner cartridge, or the fan will not engage. On the free-flowing model, soak the inner cartridge in CLR, Limeaway, or a like product, anything that will remove calcium and corrosion buildup. If the corrosion will not come off, the cartridge will have to be replaced. This style has some type of water distribution tray at the top that distributes water evenly throughout the cartridge. All holes must be cleaned. This is a very important part of maintenance. The cartridge sits in a tray that has a drain hole at the bottom. This drain hole must be opened or water will leak back into the furnace for potential internal furnace damage. Another very important part of maintenance. On the drum style, the inner drum must be removed. A pad is installed around the drum. This pad should be replaced and not cleaned. Bacteria gets trapped in that pad as the pad sits in water continuously. The pan that holds the water also must be removed and cleaned. Corrosion fills the bottom of the pan and needs to be cleaned away. Use CLR, Limeaway, or a like product to clean this. There is a float that sits inside the pan. The float has a needle and seat that shuts off the water as the water level rises in the pan. The needle and seat must be cleaned of corrosion. If the needle does not seat properly, water will leak back into the furnace. Humidifier recap. Number 1. The humidifier should be used only in the winter. Number 2. The humidistat controls the humidifier. Number 3. Set the humidistat to 35% and monitor. Number 4. Adjust the damper to the season. And number 5. The humidifier should be serviced yearly.